ever heard of the rock cycle? No, not that kind of rock cycle. The rock cycle shows us the changes that happen through geological time between the three classes of rocks. Let's unpack this statement. What is geological time? Did you realize that the Earth is 4.5 billion years old? That's quite old. Geologists, paleontologists, and Earth scientists use geological time to describe events that have happened in Earth's history. To give us an idea of how long Earth's history is, these scientists often like to use a 12-hour clock to show the relative length of each era in hours, minutes, and seconds. You will see how humans have only been on Earth a short time. We only appear on the timeline in the last 2 seconds before midnight. Geological time spans millions and billions of years. The rock cycle is a time-consuming process that we cannot observe directly because our lifetimes are so short in comparison. Scientists must rely on evidence found in the rocks of the Earth to come up with theories of how rocks change and how the Earth has aged. We have 3 classes of rocks: sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic. The rock cycle describes how rocks can change from one class to another over time. Sedimentary rocks are made up of small particles that have eroded from other rocks over time. Sand, mud, and pebbles often settle in low-lying areas by lakes, rivers, and oceans. They compress back into rock because of the weight of materials on top of them. Sedimentary rocks sometimes contain fossils. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools. This creates crystal-structured rocks without layers. The rate of cooling can vary from minutes to thousands of years, and this will determine the size of crystals in the rocks. These rocks do not contain fossils. Metamorphic rocks start as a different type of rock and change, or morph, into something else. High heat and pressure from inside the Earth will make rock more dense and compact. The rock is cooked and the chemicals rearrange themselves, turning it into a very different rock. It doesn't melt, or it would become igneous rock. Sometimes external forces, like a meteor impact, can create metamorphic rock. These rocks may be mostly one mineral, like marble or quartzite, or a variety of minerals, like gneiss or schist. They rarely contain fossils. From the descriptions of each type of rock, you might see how they fit into the rock cycle. Sedimentary rocks come from the weathering of all types of rock. Igneous rocks are formed when other types of rock melt and then cool. Metamorphic rocks are formed when the other types of rock are under immense heat and pressure. Plate tectonics play a very important role in the rock cycle. Erosion, caused by wind and water and movement of plates, is also very important. The rocks of the Earth are constantly changing from one class to another. This is a time-consuming process that happens on a scale we rarely get to experience ourselves, but sometimes we are lucky enough to be a part of it, like magma coming to the surface and cooling when it hits water, or sand dunes made from eroded rocks and pieces of plants and animals. For millennia, rocks have been an important part of our lives. Humans have made use of different types of rocks and the minerals they contain for survival and to improve our lives. These minerals have become integral to our society. Almost everything we use today is composed of resources from the Earth. If we cannot grow it, we must mine it. Take a look around and try to prove me wrong.